Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss the fourth problem of Leetcode Weekly Contest 378, which is palindrome rearrangement queries. So what is the problem? So the problem is we are given a string s of even length n. Now we will also have q queries, and in each query we will have four integers a, b, c, and d. So there are constants on a, b, that a and b should be between 0 and n by 2, and a should be less than b. Similarly for c and d, c should be less than d, and they lie between n by 2 and n. So let me give one formal statement, or you can say more clear statement for the problem. So we'll have a string s of even length. So this is 0, this is n by 2, and this is n. So in each query independently we'll have four pointers a, b, and cd. A, b, and cd. So what we can do, we can rearrange the characters between AB, and we can rearrange the characters between CD, and after that we have to check the string is a palindrome or not. So if we can make this string a palindrome after rearrangement, the answer will be true, else the answer will be false. So let's check that if it is possible or not. So let's take the first example. ABC our given string. So I am not explaining what a palindrome is. I think you all will know that ABC, and what is the pointers are 1 comma 1 and 3 comma 5. So now a and b both pointers is pointing to the first character or second character. Zero based indexing is used here, so 1 means 2 for 1 based indexing. And what is c points to the fourth character, zero based indexing again. So c is pointing to the fourth, and D is pointing to the fifth. So can we make this palindrome? Yes, we can make this palindrome. Uh, how we are making this a palindrome? That is one question. Uh, I think 3 and 5. Sorry, we can't make this palindrome if we consider this C pointer here. The C pointer should be here. Now what we can do, we can just reverse the string. So after reversing the string, this will become abc. We can reverse it. We are reversing this part, so it will become cba. Now this is the palindrome, right? So the answer is true here. Okay, so that's why the answer is true. You can check yourself how the answer for the second case is true. Now this problem is quite difficult, and I will try to explain two cases, because the first case will be easy, and then I will try to explain the second case. So now explain the first case, the first easy case. The first easy case is that they are not overlapping. So what is the overlapping here? So let's introduce four more pointers here. Now here you can say this, you can consider here is a mirror, right? Here is a mirror, you can say. So there could be uh, what is happening. So there is a mirror here. Let's consider. Now there could be projection on C here, so let's consider it as PC. And there could be projection of D here, let's consider it as PD. Similarly, there could be projection of A and B in this part also, let's consider this as PA and PB. So there are four projections, right? So I am calling there is an overlap, because there is a overlap between AB and PDPC, right? So if there is overlap between AB and the projection of C and D, then we call it an overlap, and if not, then we don't call it an overlap. Okay, so let's consider the first case where there is no overlap, right? So let's consider this case. Let's construct our mirror, and here let's consider A and B, and let's consider this is a projection of C and projection of D. So now we have to check, let's forget about this C and D part. So we have to check if for this query the answer is possible or not. So let's increase the our length of the string, because we want to have some string in the left side of it. So how we can check if this string with this pointer a, b, p, c, and p, d is a palindrome or not, is a possible palindrome or not. So what you can make is that the frequency of every character between a, b, and here we will have p, pb, and pa. So what we will check that if the frequency of every character from 0 to 26 or a to z between a to b and pb to pa is same or not. So if the frequency is same, then we can rearrange it to make a palindrome. So we have to make these two strings equal in reverse order. So we will check if the frequency of each character is same or not between AB and PBPA. Now similarly for PD and CD, we'll check. I think this will be PD and this will be PC. So we'll check the frequency. Similarly for frequency between CD and PD PC is same or not. So these are two checks. So two checks. So let's call it check one. Check one will be for frequency. So we'll check AB and PAPB. Sorry, PB, and check one again. Check one again from PDPC and CD. These are two checks done. Now we have to also check the string from 0 to a minus 1, string from 0 to a minus 1 here, and 0 to a minus 1 here should be already a palindrome. Should be already a palindrome means that from 0 to a minus 1, 0 to minus 1 should be same from n minus 1 to n minus a, right? So from 0 to a minus 1 should be same as n minus 1 to n minus a. So we have to check, let's call this as check 2. So if we have defined check 2 as check 2 from a to b, means that the substring from a to b is same from substring from n minus b to n minus a. Okay, then we call it as check 2. So we will check, there could be multiple check 2s. So there are multiple check 2s. So the first check 2 will be between 0 to a minus 1. The second check 2 will be from PD plus 1 to n by 2. So the second check 2 is from second check 2 will be from what we are saying that I think this will be PC, right? So we second check 2 is from PC plus 1 to n by 2, because we have a mirror at n by 2. Now the third check 2 will be from what? The third check 2 will be from B plus 1 to PD minus 1. So the third check 2 will be from B plus 1 to PD minus 1. Okay, so there are 5 checks, and if these 5 checks are possible, then our answer will be yes, and otherwise our answer will be no. Now there is one possible case also. The PDPC could be in the left side of A and B. So the the case then would be reversed. The conditions will be same. The only these 3 checks will be reversed, right? These 3 checks will be reversed, right? So I hope you get it. uh, this part of the problem statement is quite easy if there is no overlap. So let me go through the code to explain this part first, and then we'll jump into the portion where overlap occurs. Okay, so let's go into the code. So here don't get scared by check 2. So let me remove this, and this portion is for overlap, so let me remove this also. So we are doing check means check between a comma b comma c comma d, right? So check is check one for us. Check is check one for us. So we are checking original a comma original b, and projection of b comma projection of a. I have already explained. This will be projection of b because projection b will occur first. So check what check will do. Check will for every character from A to Z, will check the frequency in the substring from A to B and projection B to projection A is same or not. If it is same, then return true, else return false, right? So we are checking from A to OB and projection B, projection A. Now again check for projection D, projection C, from original C, original D. Now check already palindrome is check 2 for us. Check already palindrome is check 2 for us. Now we'll check from 0 to a minus 1, and similarly we're doing check from b plus 1 to n by 2 minus 1. So here you will see that I have converted a and b's here. So I am not going to explain the part where we are converting a comma b, because I have told you now that we have to make different cases for if PDPC occurs on the left side of AB. So I am marching these two cases such that AB already occurs between so we are marking these two cases as so what I am doing here is that I am taking A as minimum of A comma PD. Okay, so if PD occurs in the left side, so our A pointer will move to PD, right? Similarly for B, we are taking maximum of B comma PC. So if PC occurs in the right side, so B will move to PC, else B will be the B pointer itself. So you can go through this part. I am not going into more details. You can go through this part and that will be clear to you, right? So we are doing from 0 to a minus 1, and similarly we are doing from p plus 1 to n by 2 minus 1, that I have explained here, right? Because we have moved our b pointer to PC, that's why we are doing b plus 1 here instead of PC plus 1, right? So I hope you will get these four conditions. Now for the fifth condition, we are doing b plus 1 to pd minus 1. So there will be different cases if AB occurs at the left side of PCPD, and if AB occurs on the right side of PCPD. That's why we have taken two cases. If B occurs in the left side of PD, we are taking B plus 1 to D minus 1. I have already explained B plus 1 to PD minus 1. Now if B occurs on the right side, then we will take C plus 1 to A minus 1, right? Position of C plus 1 to A minus 1, right? So I hope you got the part where there is no overlap. The question becomes quite straightforward. Now we will go into the portion where overlap occurs between EB and PCPD. I will try to explain that also. So let me clear these things and jump into the portion where overlap occurs, right? So now we are checking where overlap occurs, or you can say merge occurs. So because I have used merge in my code, so let's call overlap as merge. So overlap occurs, that means that let's consider our mirror here. So let's say A and B are here. Now merge occurs, that means PC should be here and PD should be here, or there could be different cases of the pointers in the left side, right side. So I'm not considering that case now. So merge occurs. Okay, now merge occurs, that means now there could be some special cases here. So what is happening? So let's build the CD pointers here also. So I think PD will be here. Why I am doing same mistake again and again? So let's call it as the PD will be here and PC will be here. Similarly, C will be here. Now PB will be here. Now after C, D will be here. Now our PA will be here. Okay, I hope you got all the pointers. Now now uh, what should be our case? Now first case is that the check one we are doing from A to PC should be same from C to PA, right? That is the first check I am doing, that the frequency of every character from A to PC should be same from C to PA, right? So that is one case, the first check. Now let's consider the second case for the same we are doing from 0 to a minus 1, and from PA to 0 to a minus 1 and PC plus 1 to n by 2. Let's consider this as n by 2. So the check 2 we are doing, that the string should be same, the string from 0 to a minus 1, 0 to a minus 1 and PC plus 1 to n by 2. So the two checks we are doing here, the checks from 0 to a minus 1 and b plus 1 to n by 2 minus 1 is same. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Now the three checks are gone. Now there could be some special checks for this case, right? The what are the special checks, right? So let me explain those first. So here you can see that we can rearrange the characters from A to B, but we can't rearrange the characters from B plus 1 to PC. So we can't rearrange the characters from B plus 1 to PC. Similarly, we can rearrange the characters from C to D, but we can't rearrange the characters from D to PA. So this is not possible. So what we have to check, that all the characters from B plus 1 to PC, so all the characters from B plus 1 to PC should be between B plus 1 to PC should be between C to D, should be between C to D, and similarly all the characters from D to PA should be between A to B. So that should be our third check, or you can say check 3. So what is check 3 here? So check 3 means all the characters, let's say check 3 takes 4 indexes A, B, C and D. So what we are saying, that all the characters between A to B should occur between C to D. So what we can say, that frequency of I between this range should be less than equals to frequency of I in this range. Frequency of I in this range should be less than equals to frequency of I in this range. So that is our check 3. Okay, so we are doing check 3 for B plus 1 to PC, and we are doing check 3 for D plus 1 to PA, because we can't rearrange them. So for the rearrangement, let's consider this case. If the pointers are like this, PD first, then A, then PC, then B. So there is a case that we can't rearrange from PD to A, and similarly we can't rearrange from PB to C. So that are also two cases if the pointers, the position of the pointers are changed. So you can take consider this case separately, but I have taken this case in my if condition itself, because I am considering that if the pointers, like for check 3 we are taking A, B and C, D. So if I am considering if A greater than B, uh, if A greater than B or C greater than D, the answer is already true. That's why I am taking these cases also into consideration. So let's go through the merge case. If merge is true, so for checking if there is a merge, I am considering if the pointers overlap, like projection C is between projection B, projection of B and projection of A. Similarly, D could be between projection of B, projection of A. Similarly, A and B could be between projection of D and projection of C. So if this occurs, then our merge will be true. Now if there is a merge, we are doing the first check. I have already told the first check we are doing, we were doing for the non-merge case also, AOB and PBPA. So we are considering AB and CD. We are checking if these two things, A to B and C to D, consist of similar characters or not. Now we are doing check 2. Check 2 means our check 3 here. Check 3 we are checking if the frequency in the left indexes is should be less than frequency in the right indexes. So that's what check 2 is. If Pj greater than Sj, Pj means in the left side or prefix, and Sj in the right side or suffix. If the frequency in prefix is greater than suffix, then we are returning false. So you can consider PAB as prefix or CD as suffix. That's how I mentioned you. So we are doing check 3 for this following 4 cases I have already explained. D to A minus 1, D to A minus, uh, PD to A minus 1 in the case PD to A minus 1. Similarly for PB to C minus 1, PB position of B to C minus 1, right? Where is that? Yeah, position of B to C minus 1. Similarly for projection of B to C minus 1, and I think these two cases are same, so let me remove this, and B plus 1 to PC, right? So that are the 4 cases. Yeah, and we are also considering check already palindrome from 0 to A minus 1 and B plus 1 to N by 2 minus 1. If all the conditions satisfy, then answer will be true, else answer will be false. Okay, so the problem is quite difficult, and you could have some difficulty in understanding the different conditions, because there are multiple if conditions here. So I think you can also write better code than me, because I have not solved the problem in the contest. I have solved after multiple trials after the contest. So uh, better code than me is possible, but the logic should be like that only. Like I have checking 2 cases, one for overlap or one for non-overlap. The non-overlap portion I have explained in first, and that is quite trivial. And for the overlap part, that is more difficult. I have also explained there are 3 checks. One is for check already palindrome. Second check is if the frequency is same, and the third check is the frequency in the prefix should be lesser than the frequency in the suffix. I hope you understood my explanation. I will provide the link of the code in the description box. You can write better code than me, but try to understand the explanation first. Okay, if you find this video helpful, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.